in a dramatic turn in the long-standing conflict between Israel and Palestinian factions. A ceasefire has finally taken effect, bringing, at least temporarily, relief to civilians battered by years of hostilities. After months of intense fighting, backed by international mediation, both sides have reportedly agreed to a phased pause in operations. Yet, as with past truces, the situation remains delicate, with deep divisions and mistrust persisting beneath the surface. Historical context and escalation. To understand the significance of today's ceasefire, one must grasp the background of a conflict rooted in decades of territorial, political, and ideological strife. The Gaza Strip, a narrow coastal enclave, has long been a center of friction between Israel and Palestinian groups. Especially Hamas Israel has maintained a blockade over Gaza since 2007, citing security concerns. Palestinian residents, meanwhile, see it as collective punishment, contributing to severe humanitarian conditions. The latest round of violence, ignited after a series of provocative attacks and reprisals. Rockets were launched from Gaza toward Israeli towns, Israeli airstrikes struck targets in Gaza, and ground operations intensified. Civilian populations on both sides bore the brunt. Urban areas in Gaza, already densely populated, were turned into battlegrounds. Infrastructure crumbled, power cuts became chronic, water systems collapsed, and hospitals struggled to respond to mass casualties. International mediation efforts were underway but repeatedly stalled. Egypt, Qatar, and the United States played crucial roles in shuttle diplomacy, attempting to bridge disagreements over hostages, demilitarization, withdrawal of Israeli forces, and reconstruction plans. The ceasefire deal, key terms and immediate effects. As of today, both sides have observed the following terms. 1. Phased cessation of hostilities. Military activity is to halt first in the southern parts of Gaza, then progressively move north. Israel has committed to suspend airstrikes and ground incursions in the first phase. 2. Hostage exchange. One of the most contentious issues has been the fate of hostages held by Hamas under the agreement. A first batch of prisoners and captives will be exchanged within the first several days of the truce. 3. Withdrawal of Israeli troops. Israeli forces will begin a phased pullback from certain areas of Gaza, particularly those heavily damaged or densely populated. 4. Humanitarian access and reconstruction. Aid corridors will open, allowing entry of food, fuel, medical supplies, and rebuilding materials. International agencies will coordinate distribution under neutral oversight. 5. Monitoring and verification. A joint committee comprising international observers, regional actors, and representatives of both parties will oversee compliance, monitor ceasefire violations, and coordinate with UN agencies. In the first hours of the ceasefire, tens of thousands of Palestinians